Today, we have a special treat for you. We are diving into the world of the Dallas Mavericks and the wisdom of their owner, Mark Cuban. He is a business mogul and a star of Shark Tank. So let's get into it and see what Mark Cuban has to say about his expectations for Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving. Mark Cuban, the outspoken owner of the Dallas Mavericks, has always been one to wear his heart on his sleeves when it comes to his team's prospects. His expectations for the upcoming season are no different. Cuban believes that building chemistry within the team is of paramount importance, and he sees the preseason as a golden opportunity to achieve this. Cuban emphasizes that time spent together during the preseason will be instrumental in improving the synergy between Mavericks' two star players, Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic. The 10-day training camp, scheduled in Abu Dhabi, is a significant part of this plan. It's not just about practicing boys. It's not just about practicing plays and improving individual skills. It's a chance for the players to bond both on and off the court. This is a theme that Cuban frequently returns to in discussions about his team, highlighting the human aspect of professional sports. The importance of chemistry in a basketball team cannot be overstated. It's about understanding each other's playing styles, tendencies, and even personalities. It's this deeper understanding that often makes the difference between a good team and a great one. With two exceptional talents like Kyrie and Luka, building chemistry is key, and Cuban's optimism is rooted in the belief that this pairing can be dynamic. Cuban also acknowledges that players understanding and accepting their roles within the team is a crucial aspect of their success. This is a nuanced point that often goes unnoticed by casual fans. In the NBA, where each team boasts multiple star players, understanding and accepting one's role can be a significant challenge. Cuban's recognition of this aspect shows his commitment to creating a well-rounded, harmonious team. Cuban's statement, with Kyrie being a Kyrie and Luka continuing to improve, speaks volumes about his confidence in these two star players. Kyrie Irving, with his dazzling ball handling and scoring ability, is known for being a game changer. On the other hand, Luka Doncic, the rising superstar of the league, has consistently improved year after year. His multifaceted skill set, which includes scoring, playmaking, and rebounding, makes him a valuable asset for the Mavericks. Cuban's belief that they will be just fine with these two talents as the centerpieces of the team reflects his faith in their ability to deliver on the court. As a passionate owner, Cuban recognizes that success in the NBA is not just about talent, but also about understanding the complexities of the team dynamics. The camaraderie between players, chemistry they share, and their ability to adapt and accept roles all contribute to a successful season. Cuban's expectations for the Mavericks are rooted in his understanding of these crucial factors. He knows that building a winning team is not a one-season endeavor, but a continuous process that requires dedication and hard work. When discussing the competition in the Western Conference, Mark Cuban is candid about the challenges his team, the Dallas Mavericks, faces. Cuban is known for being a pragmatic and hands-on owner who understands the intricacies of NBA competition. The NBA playoffs are a unique battleground where the dynamics of the regular season often shift. It's a stage where unexpected upsets and remarkable comebacks are not uncommon. Cuban recognizes this and underscores the significance of a playoff berth for his team. In the playoffs, the game takes on a different intensity. Teams battle for every possession, and the margin for error is razor thin. This is where the importance of staying healthy becomes evident. Injuries can derail a team's playoff hopes, and Cuban's emphasis on maintaining health is a reflection of his understanding of this reality. Furthermore, the playoffs provide a platform for teams to prove themselves. It's a stage where teams' character and resilience are put to the test. Cuban acknowledges the need for continuous improvement as a team. The Dallas Mavericks like many other teams, have young talents to integrate into their system. These young players need to find their roles and make meaningful contributions. The ability of these players to adapt and thrive is pivotal to the team's success. The presence of Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving on the Mavericks roster is a source of optimism for Cuban. These two star players are known for their ability to take over games and make comebacks. Cuban's statement, "With Luka and Kyrie on the court, they can always make a comeback and be in the game," reflects his confidence in their game-changing abilities. It is this unwavering belief that makes the Mavericks a force to be reckoned with in the Western Conference. Mark Cuban's perspective on Damian Lillard's move to the Milwaukee Bucks is characterized by cautious optimism. He recognizes the excitement that arises when two superstars join forces on team, but he is also aware of the challenges that come with such a transition. Cuban's pragmatic approach to player acquisitions reflects his understanding of the nuances of NBA team dynamics. While the pairing of Damian Lillard and Giannis Antetokounmpo has the potential to be a game changer, Cuban is quick to highlight that building chemistry in a new team can be a time-consuming process. This acknowledgement is rooted in his experience as an NBA owner, where he has witnessed firsthand the importance of players gelling and understanding each other's playing styles. One significant factor that Cuban notes is the departure of Drew Holiday from the Bucks. Drew Holiday was not only an offensive powerhouse but also a defensive stalwart. His departure leaves a void in the Bucks' defense that may not be easily filled. The ever-evolving nature of the NBA is a theme that Cuban frequently references. He knows that as teams make significant roster changes, they must adapt and grow together. The Bucks' acquisition of the Damian Lillard is not just about adding a superstar, it's about reconfiguring the team's dynamics and strategies. Cuban's outlook for the upcoming season is one of keen interest. He anticipates that the NBA will continue to be a source of surprises and excitement. The league's landscape is constantly changing, with teams and players improving their skills and adapting to new challenges. Cuban's perspective encapsulates the ever-evolving and unpredictable nature of the NBA, where the only constant is a change. Mark Cuban also shared his thoughts on the player participation policy. He thinks it was misunderstood by many. Load management has its reasons, including the science behind giving players rest, but the real issue is ensuring that players are in top shape when it matters most, especially during crunch time. Interestingly, Mark struggles that the influence behind this policy might come from the world of gambling and the perspective of fans. Marks takes pride in the fact that 6 out of 14 executives on the Mavs are women. He praises the CEO, Cynthia Marshall, for her incredible work and her authority to bring in the right people for the organization. It's all about giving someone responsibility and the power to fulfill it. Mark's clearly supportive of gender diversity in executive roles. Mark Cuban's initial skepticism about the new in-season tournament in Las Vegas reflects his practical and open-minded approach to the ever-evolving world of the NBA. While he initially approached the concept without overwhelming excitement, his perspective evolved as he considered the tournament's potential. The tournament's early season timing significantly influenced the Cubans' view. It introduces an unusual level of intensity and urgency from the get-go, transforming the dynamic in the early regular season games. Cuban keenly observes that the tournament's scheduling compels teams to bring their absolute best right from the start, heightening the overall level of competition. This, he believes, is a treat for fans, promising intense, high-quality basketball from the very beginning of the season. Additionally, the tournament provides a unique platform for both rising teams to make their mark and struggling teams to rejuvenate their season. Cuban's insights underscore his understanding of the pivotal role momentum plays in the NBA, making this tournament a compelling addition to the league's calendar. Mark expects the Mavericks to be a more high-paced and athletic team. They'll focus on better defense, with Luka and Kyrie taking center stage. The season looks promising for the Mavs. And of course, Mark couldn't help but drop some hints about what's coming up in Shark Tank Season 15. It teases a fantastic healthy product in the season opener that's worth watching out for. Before we wrap up, Their team conducted a fun game where Mark and Stephen A. Smith shared their thoughts on various topics. They talked about potential champions, the Dallas Cowboys in the Super Bowl, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's relationship, and even a humorous pitch from Stephen A. There you have it, folks. Mark Cuban, the Dallas Mavericks owner and Shark Tank star, shared some interesting insights and had a lot of fun with us today. Thanks for tuning in, and if you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like and subscribe for more engaging discussions with sports and business moguls like Mark Cuban. See you next time.